welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're really digging into QuickBooks Online. You've almost certainly heard of it, right? It's become such a cornerstone tool for, well, countless small and medium-sized businesses trying to manage their finances. Our goal, like always, is to cut through the clutter, give you the essentials, the surprising bits, so you can get up to speed fast. We've pulled together sources covering, the basics, the key features, who makes it Intuit Inc., and how its whole subscription thing works, including those in-app purchases.
That's right. And look, managing money is a huge headache for businesses, especially smaller ones where, every little bit counts. It's a constant challenge. QuickBooks Online really positions itself as the solution to simplify all that complexity. But the interesting question is, how does one single cloud platform manage to do so much for so many different types of businesses? How does it actually pull that off?
Yeah, that's a great way to frame it. And it gets right to the core of QBO, QuickBooks Online. So basically, it's cloud-based accounting software. Intuit developed it, and it's really aimed squarely at small and medium-sized businesses. The cloud-based part is, well, it's not just jargon. It means you use it through your web browser or there's a mobile app, so you get that anytime, anywhere access, which is honestly a world away from old-school desktop software.
Oh, absolutely. That cloud foundation is genuinely transformative. It's not just convenience. It means your financial data isn't stuck on one machine in the office. It's securely accessible. And that opens up real-time collaboration. Think about it. The owner, the bookkeeper, maybe even someone working remotely, they can all look at the exact same up-to-the-minute numbers at the same time. It makes things so much more efficient. No more emailing spreadsheets back and forth, creates that single source of truth.
Totally agree. That real-time collaboration is a massive plus. But okay, what does that actually mean day-to-day for a small business owner? QBO's real power, I think, comes from its pretty comprehensive set of accounting features. Things that automate and streamline tasks that used to be, frankly, a real drag. So let's unpack some of those, because this is where it gets interesting for anyone juggling business finances. First up, something crucial. Getting paid. So invoicing and payments. You can create professional-looking invoices, customize them quite a bit, send them out easily, track their status, see who's opened them, who's paid, and crucially, you can accept online payments right through the invoice. And something often overlooked, automated payment reminders. Those can be a lifesaver.
Oh, definitely. Those integrated invoices and automated reminders, they hit the cash flow directly, tangibly, making it super easy for clients to pay. Plus those, gentle automatic nudges for late payments. Businesses just get their money faster. It really improves liquidity. And it's not just about speed. It helps maintain better client relationships too. Avoids those awkward follow-up calls sometimes.
Good point. Okay, so beyond getting paid, you need to know where the money's going. That takes us to income and expense tracking. QBO links up with your bank accounts, credit cards, usually pretty securely through APIs. It pulls in transactions automatically. And then, this is clever, it uses machine learning to try and categorize them for taxes. It learns how you categorize things over time and for physical receipts. This is surprisingly powerful, I think. You can just snap a photo with your phone's camera, upload it, link it straight to the transaction in QBO. Honestly, for a lot of small businesses, just that feature could save hours come tax time. Cuts down on lost receipts, missed deductions.
Precisely. And that level of automation, it's not just about saving a bit of time here and there. It fundamentally changes bookkeeping for small and medium businesses. Imagine the mental energy freed up, not having to manually input every single coffee receipt or reconcile every line item. That's time you can pour back into, sales, marketing, actually growing the business. It really shifts the focus from just tedious admin to strategy.
Yeah, right. And related to that accuracy in admin is bank reconciliation. This is another one of those critical, but maybe not always well understood financial tasks. QBO's big advantage here is, again, that direct bank connection. It automatically matches most of your transactions. So instead of you manually ticking off hundreds of lines on a statement against your books, you're mostly just dealing with the exceptions, the few things it flags. It ensures your books match your bank balance pretty much in near real time.
Yeah, that near real-time reconciliation, you really can't overstate its value. It means your financial picture is accurate, you spot errors, maybe even potential fraud much faster, and you always have a clear idea of your actual cash position, which, well, that's vital for making smart decisions day to day. But is there a risk maybe of relying too much on the automation? Could you miss something subtle that a human doing it manually might catch?
That's a fair question. Automation is powerful, definitely. But it doesn't replace judgment. QBO streamlines the process, but someone, the owner, the accountant, still needs to look at the data, understand it, make the strategic calls. It's more about giving them accurate data faster, not taking away their role entirely. And speaking of understanding the bigger picture, that's where reporting comes in. QBO automatically generates all sorts of financial reports, the big ones, like profit and loss, balance sheets, cash flow statements.
Mm-hmm.
And those specific reports, they're basically the health check for a business. Just quickly, for anyone listening, profit and loss, or P&L, that shows revenue minus expenses over time. Tells you if you're profitable. Balance sheet is a snapshot. What you own, what you owe, the owner's equity, right now. And cash flow tracks the actual money moving in and out. Super important because profit doesn't always mean cash in the bank, right? What's really useful in QBO is how you can customize these reports, drill down into details, compare periods. It gives you insights, not just numbers.
Exactly. And for businesses selling physical goods, there's inventory management. It tracks your stock in real time, helps manage orders, quantities, integrates with your sales.
And good inventory tracking, that hits the bottom line directly. You avoid running out of popular stuff or having too much cash tied up in stock nobody wants. It means you have the right products when people want to buy them. Better efficiency, happier customers, it's a tangible benefit. Fewer lost sales, lower holding costs.
Right. And then there are other key services, often add-ons, like payroll and time tracking for paying employees, contractors, handling payroll taxes, tracking hours, worked. Pretty essential for many. And finally, tax preparation. We mentioned the expense categorization. It organizes everything into tax categories, tracks sales tax too, makes tax filing significantly less painful. You nailed it. All these core features, taken together, they really do streamline that whole financial back office. By automating so much, QBO genuinely lets businesses focus less on, paperwork and admin and more on growth, on innovation. It kind of democratizes these quite sophisticated financial tools, making them accessible even for businesses that couldn't afford complex systems before.
So who's behind all this?
Yeah.
That would be Intuit Inc. They're a pretty big name in financial tech, or fintech. Just for context, they also make TurboTax. Lots of people use that for personal taxes and Credit Karma for personal finance stuff like credit scores. So they have this whole ecosystem built around financial management, both personal and business.
They really do. And understanding QBO means understanding its business model. It's subscription-based. You pay a monthly fee. And there are different tiers, right? Simple Start, Essentials, Plus, Advanced. Each tier adds more features, more users allowed. This lets businesses kind of pick the plan that fits where they are right now. And they usually offer a free trial, so you can test it out first.
And then we get to those in-app purchases. Now, in the QBO world, this doesn't mean buying like small digital stickers or something. We're talking about significant add-on services, deeper integrations that really expand what the core software can do. It's about customization.
That's a really important distinction. Yeah, these aren't microtransactions, they're strategic upgrades, ways to enhance the platform's power.
Okay, let's break down a few key ones. First, QuickBooks Payroll. That's actually a separate subscription, also tiered. It handles everything payroll. Calculating pay, filing taxes, even managing employee benefits sometimes. Then there's payment processing. This lets you accept credit card payments, bank transfers directly through those QBO invoices we talked about. Super convenient, makes getting paid faster. But it's important to know transaction fees usually apply there.
Right, there's a cost per transaction, typically percentage, plus maybe a flat fee. Businesses need to factor that in.
Definitely. Then for extra help, there's QuickBooks Live. This gives you access on demand to certified bookkeepers. They can help with setup, answer questions, provide ongoing guidance. It's like having an expert on call. And finally, maybe the most powerful part for specialized businesses, integrations. QBO can connect with literally hundreds of other third-party apps. Think e-commerce platforms like Shopify, advanced time tracking tools, specialized inventory systems. This massively expands what QBO can do, tailoring it to very specific industry needs.
Exactly. That whole ecosystem, the core tiers, plus these add-ons and integrations, that's what makes QBO so adaptable, so scalable. A business can start simple, then add payroll when they hire, add payment processing when they want online payments, connect their e-commerce store. It grows with them. But this flexible model, it does raise an interesting question, doesn't it? How does relying on this expanding suite of services impact a business's long-term strategy, especially as they grow and things get more complex? Is it ultimate flexibility, or does it potentially lock them into the Intuit ecosystem more deeply?
That's a really crucial strategic point for any business to weigh. So wrapping up this deep dive, it seems pretty clear QuickBooks Online offers a strong value proposition. You've got the cloud access, manage your finances from anywhere. That's huge. You've got a really broad set of features designed to streamline and automate all those financial tasks, making life easier, genuinely easier for small and medium businesses. And then there's that powerful ecosystem of add-ons and integrations from Intuit, allowing it to adapt and grow. We hope this has given you a clearer, more practical understanding of what this tool is all about.
Yeah, and maybe just a final thought to leave you with, connecting this to the bigger picture. Given how tools like QuickBooks Online automate these complex financial processes, making them accessible and providing these real-time insights, what does that mean for, say, financial literacy among entrepreneurs? Or just for entrepreneurship itself in this digital age? Does it lower the barrier to starting a business? What new kinds of opportunities pop up when managing the money side becomes, well, so much more within reach for everyone, something to maybe mull over?